Chats with Deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
Stokers of Stoke Nation, today is a huge, momentous, grand occasion. It is the release day of Strider Wilson's special, directed by JT Parr.
Hell yeah, let's go. No, dude, the touches you put on it would not be what it is without you. Both of you, you played a role in this too. Yeah, you'll hear Chad's voice. You fucking got the crowd amped. So very stoked, dude. Honored for it to be out. Check it out.
How are you feeling?
Good, dude. Like, it's funny where I'd be like, oh, once it would drop, be like, okay, hands off. Like, let it just go, dude. But it's like, no, you got to clips. Jake's helping with clips, legend. So just pushing it now. The sales never stop, baby.
Oh, no.
You just got to keep
And when you
pushing.
got so much energy being like, who's seeing it? Are they loving it?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, dude, should I even read the comments? And it's been I mean, we shot it back in April, and then we did. You put in a lot of hours on this too, like our edits and just while you were on the road. It's fun. We've seen it a billion times.
Yeah, and there was those, like when we were first doing it, our heads would just be hurting, you know?
There was that one big edit. The guy Brian that edited is
Did
amazing.
a good
Brian
job.
Levin. So yeah, shout out to everyone, dude. Freaking Mason Morvitt, Jordana Brewster, dude. Bertolina, what up? So everyone at ATC. So Cam Fife, yeah.
And Pennebaker who shot it. He's really responsible for why it looks so beautiful. They did a great job setting up that room.
It was awesome. It looks incredible, dude.
It looks fantastic. You look great.
Thank you.
You really pop on screen there.
Dude,
the red background.
I'm wearing a little foundation, you know, that little floodlight up there.
Shay did your makeup.
Shay, yep. She's associate producer on this. Shay, what up? Shout out. She helped me out.
The title card is looks great.
It's sick. They did an amazing job with all that. Like it's incredible.
Yes, everyone go check it out on the All Things Comedy podcast. You can have clips coming out the wazoo. Dude, that's gonna be sick.
Tons of clips. And then, well, it's been nice that we've been able to go. I've been able to join you guys on the road. And first of all, that wouldn't happen without you guys. I wouldn't have been able to make that material. But then now it's like, all right, square one.
Yeah.
I'm telling that like Klaus butthole joke. I'm like, I gotta get this out of my act. I gotta get this joke out of my act. Like, so it's just
I love
tough
Klaus.
it is a fun one. It is fun.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, it's just new material. I'm like, get a funny idea. Funny idea.
You know what I learned? I did this show Joke Off last week, and you just get a topic and you riff on it. Like it's like a contest kind of thing, like where you get a topic. The audience gives a topic, and then 4 comics all do like 5 minutes on it. They get 10 minutes to write. They do 5 minutes on it. And Bruce Gray was in it, and I was talking to him. He does the show a lot. And he's like, dude, that's how it's like, it's a good way to generate material is you get like a random topic generator on the internet. Yeah. And it'll give you just like have it bring you topics and you're like write material from that.
Oh, that's like instead prompts.
Instead of having it, you know, because you get inspiration from the world, but also like just having something feed you things to think about helps a lot. Instead of just relying on your dome.
Totally.
That's great.
Yeah, because you're kind of sitting there, and sometimes when the thoughts don't, there's days where you're just full of creativity and it comes easy.
Yeah.
And then there's other days where you sit there and you're like, what do I care about?
Yeah.
Oh, totally, dude. Totally. Dude, like we've seen this thing so many times. I'll be watching. I'm like, is that even funny? Why did I even say that?
Well, it's that thing where
do
you
I still care?
Yeah, you stare in the mirror long enough and your face stops being a face. It just starts being like shapes.
Yes.
And it becomes abstract.
Yeah.
So true.
Does that ever happen to your face?
Yeah, dude. I remember like one time, speaking of joking off, friggin' had the most post-nut clarity where like I just looked at my face, looked at me, and just started laughing out loud. I'm like, look at this individual in the mirror.
What's up, dudes? I'm here today to issue a challenge. Now, I think one of the problems in politics right now is that people care about energy and vibes more than they sometimes do about policy. And that is why I want to challenge Willie D from Friday Beers to a political debate. It can be on any subject of his choosing. See, Willie's a great guy, and he's been out there knocking on doors for Kamala, and I appreciate someone being politically engaged. But when I tried to engage him about which policies he cared about, he couldn't speak to one of them. And I think that's a real disservice to the people's doors that he's knocking on, himself, and to all of America. So I am asking Willie to accept this debate so we'll both have to learn about this stuff, and then we'll both be better citizens of the United States of America. Answer the call, Willie.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. That spreads the stoke into the algo, and that will spread the stoke worldwide. And that's our ultimate goal, is to get the whole world stoked. What up? Also, we are on tour. We are going to be next in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, November 7th, my birthday, and November 8th. 2 shows, Bottle Rocket Social Hall. Then we're going to be at the Gramercy Theater in New York City, November 12th. And then Zanies in Chicago for a whole weekend.
Great venues.
November 15th to 16th Strider will be there. I think Joe will be there too. Great Falls, Montana, Brea Improv, Brea, California, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Toronto, Fort Worth, Dallas. Get your tickets at chadandjt.com. We're also brought to you by the legends at Jack Black's. Guys, this podcast is sponsored by Jack Black, the best deodorant in the biz, the best controlling odor and wetness, no matter what I'm doing. Now I can have my cleanser, my lotion, and antiperspirant all in my favorite scent, which is a total game changer.
Dude, this doesn't always happen. I've been wearing this stuff nonstop. I'm wearing it right now.
You are?
It's great.
It's awesome, right?
It smells awesome. It's easy to travel with. It's a great product. Way better than any of the other deodorants I used to get.
Dude, that's awesome. It's Jack Black, guys. If you want simple, effective products that do what they say they're going to do, you need Jack Black. Head to getjackblack.com/go deep and use code go deep for 10% off your order and free shipping. Once again, that's getjackblack.com/go deep for 10% off your order plus free shipping. And make sure you use my promo code go deep so they know we sent you. We're also brought to you by the legends at Built. Guys, ever feel like you're stuck in this loop of rent payments, just watching your money vanish into thin air? It's time to turn that rent game around and start earning some serious rewards. That's where Built Rewards comes in. Earn points by paying rent right now when you go to joinbuilt.com/go deep. That's joinbilt.com/go deep. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/go deep to start earning points with your rent payments today.
Oh, that's really smart.
That's great, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Burbank's 60% renters.
Wow. You can earn points and dude. It's a sick company.
I laugh
Hilarious.
a lot after I bust. If I'm with another person, especially.
Oh yeah.
I always want to laugh afterwards.
Yeah.
Because, I think you kind of, and it's not mean to the other person, but I always feel like I'm kind of getting away with something.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah.
I'm like the bank heist has happened.
I lay there motionless. I'm like, get the towel.
To clean off all
She's
the
like, can you
squirt.
get it? I'm like, I can't move. I can't move. I just I just sprayed the room. Babe, get the towel.
Get the towel. And the duster. We got to get up to the fan.
Yeah.
Cream Jeans is in here.
Cream Jeans
Yeah,
is a
'cause
legend.
that's how I work. It's back to work. Back to work. you
Yeah,
know?
yes.
As soon as you bust, it's back to work. What's the next thing? Schedule a meeting, send an email.
Never rest on your laurels.
Yeah. Do
Yep.
the laundry, do the dishes. All nude. All nude.
Yes.
Dude, how
And-
sick is it being nude? It was having like a cig-o and you can just, we had a pitch yesterday, 2 pitches, and I couldn't sleep the night before. So I just come out nude, just dropping dong. I'm like, do you have your earphones?
It's the best. I
Yeah.
love to, when my wife is just relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
she'll be in the kitchen. We have this like little hallway where you kind of have to come out of, and I'll just kind of post up there, and she's looking at something else, and I'll ask in a very like casual voice, hey, have you seen my like, and I won't finish, so she'll have to look up, and she looks at me, and I'm completely naked.
That's sick.
Great reaction.
Yeah.
That's right, dude.
Dude, I lately I've been, even when I'm stressed, I'll speak with my butt cheeks. Because I couldn't sleep the night before. I was stressed. I was like, we have a big day. I can't sleep. I'm tossing and turning. But I even at 1 a.m. went out. She was still watching TV, bent over, and I was like, hey, do you have the earphones? With my butt cheeks.
Oh, like Jim Carrey style.
Yeah.
Like, okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to process stress.
Yeah. And she laughed, we laughed. I still couldn't sleep, but it was a good memory.
But
Making memory.
You lighten the tension.
Yeah.
Bro, your process is like beast mode. I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna have a nice meal. I'm gonna have a breakfast burrito before our pitches because it was stressful. It was big day. You ran a half Murph. This guy, and your text was so funny. You're like, JJ's like, I gotta pump in. Let's go, boys. And you're like, I'm doing a half Murph. JJ's like, that's too much, dude. You just go. I had to
get the pump in, dude. Get the tea flowing,
dude.
Get you harness that Grundle energy and yeah.
The pitches went well.
It was fun. It's fun when they end. I'm like, damn, I want to do another one.
We did FX and Hulu. It's nice when you do them back to back too.
Yeah.
Good rooms, nice people. At FX, it was all ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some like not misogynistic jokes, but like we have one joke where it's like, what is it?
Which one?
Cool off on a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the surfer guru gives advice to Chad that he has to cool off on a chick. And Chad goes, to cool off on a chick means to have sex to gain mental clarity. It's really smart. And in the moment, I remember looking at you, I was like, oh, he's got to say it in front of all these gals.
Yeah.
And
You
then-
executed it.
And you stepped into it and you were like, you looked at him, not in an aggressive way, but you're like, I'm doing this joke. And then
Yeah.
afterwards, all three of the gals laughed. And I was
Yeah.
like, let's go.
Yeah. Eye contact. Cool off on a chick.
It's one of the all-time phrases, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things about meetings is like having to maintain eye contact.
Oh,
like when
yeah.
you're describing like what's going to happen in the show, and you're like, for the visuals, we want to have a propulsive camera.
Yeah.
And they're kind of staring at you like, do you really believe what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And
yeah.
you think in your head like, do I really believe this? And you have to stare back and be like, I mean it.
Yeah. I know.
The camera will be like the camera in American Hustle. It'll ping around conversations,
Yeah.
immersing people in the energy of the beach.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Dude, they
true.
can feel it.
And I'll feel them looking at me, then I'll feel myself looking back. Then I'll lose track of what I'm even saying because I'm like, wait, we're just making too much eye contact right now.
Right.
Can
Can I
it-
stare into their soul? I am tempted during those times to just speak with my butt cheeks.
Yeah,
Imagine if you pitched from your butt.
That might work.
it'd be memorable. People would remember that, dude.
It's like, so I've been working with these guys. We paired up. We came up with a really fun idea, and we're ready to pitch it to you now. I'm like, thank you. Stand up, bend over. I'm like, so we got a show about.
Dude, if your butthole got parched, be like, hey, can I offer you a bottle? Can I offer you an Evian? Would your butt like one with a cucumber, perhaps?
Do you guys call it autumn or fall?
Fall.
You call it autumn?
Never.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will say, hey, babe.
You wanted me to.
Yeah, I feel like you would.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're an autumn.
Dude, because you read books, so you
Get outta
say
here,
autumn
dude.
and shit.
That might be the meanest thing you've ever said.
Dude,
to me,
yeah.
dude. You seem
Hey,
like
are you guys excited for autumn?
You seem like an autumn guy, dude.
That's
Autumn, dude.
amazing.
That's one thing about the East Coast, Northeast. They're like, yeah, you're gonna go during autumn and look at the foliage.
Oh,
Foliage
dude.
is huge there.
Dude.
Dude, you go to Vermont, look at the foliage.
Yeah, the foliage.
Foliage. It's massive.
Mhm.
Dude.
It's
I like
Look
when
at
the
that.
leaves
I
change.
mean, that is beautiful. Look at that foliage, dude.
It is gorgeous.
Wow.
I like the fall, dude.
look up this word. It's
Wow. Someone's reporting from Anchorage.
And dude, don't you just love how cozy the fall is? You just want to snuggle,
Yeah.
just be in a sweater.
I was walking the dog this morning. I was like, man, I love this time of year.
Yeah.
I used to not like the fall because it meant winter was coming
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like the start of school, end of summer. But now I love it.
It's nice. And you just have to be in the moment. If you're just present in the fall, it's dank.
Mm-hmm.
the leaves falling from a tree.
Oh, dude.
That does something to your brain.
It does. You know, I never really appreciated nature as much as I do with age.
Mm.
Totally.
You know, back when people were like, yeah, you can. I'd have friends that'd be like, yeah, we're gonna go hiking. We're gonna go to Yosemite. I'd be like, dork.
I know.
Why don't you go to
Go to Vegas.
Yeah, go to Vegas. Dude.
Fucking lay a parlay,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, lay
Yeah.
parlay and fucking have a Red Bull vodka.
Yeah. But
nozzle.
sometimes it's like I just want to go journal under a,
Weeping willow.
yeah, a weeping willow is a good one.
Jake, will you pull up a photo of a weeping willow?
What do you journal about?
Typically just dudes that I'd like to pin that I met that day.
Hmm.
People that have wronged me.
Mm.
And I go, I'm going to save that for my journal later. I think it's a healthy outlet.
Wow.
You know, someone orders too long at the Chipotle line, asks questions. You know, someone takes my parking spot. I journal about that.
And I don't want to get too personal, but
Mm.
who have you wanted to pin most recently?
I probably most recently wanted to pin. Actually, this is a true story. I most recently wanted to pin my downstairs neighbor Ron.
Oh, you were talking about this.
Yeah, we formed a coalition with our we're in 304, 204, and then Ron is in 104. And the very nice lady in 204 has befriended my wife, and they're like, hey, Ron is smoking. He smokes in the courtyard like a fucking schmoll, dude. Go out. It goes up into everyone's apartments, especially ours, who are right above him. So we went down and knocked on his door. We sat there, waited, knocked again, and then he had a visitor. And the visitor ran interference and was like, oh, you know, I kind of took the lead. I was like, hey, we're upstairs neighbors. We were hoping. I'm like, are you the person who lives in the apartment? He's like, no, he's back here. I go, okay. He goes to grab him, and the guy comes back and he goes, the individual is busy. Like he's his lawyer or some shit, dude, using the word of the individual. I'm like, I know this dude's name. It's Ron. I didn't say that in the moment, but I was like, oh, could you just express to the individual we'd appreciate if he doesn't smoke? Because it goes up into our apartments. He's like, I'll pass the message. And then he's like, oh, he said, talk to Pam, the property lord manager before that. And we're like, no, we're here to talk to him directly. Why are you creating a middleman? So I journaled about Ron, about pinning him. I journaled about an idea where I'd take a Beats pillbox, tie it around a string, and lower it down whenever he smokes and blast really loud anti secondhand smoke ads to harsh his mellow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or music too.
Yeah. What would be the like most annoying music? Like maybe Cars for Kids.
DMC Rock Box.
How does that go?
That's pretty sick.
Dude,
It's actually sick music. No, I want him to listen to bad, annoying
what
music.
about
But then it's kind of fun because then you ruin a good song for him if he has to hear it all the time.
That's a good angle too. I like that.
Will you play this song real quick?
Whatever
Jay?
causes him distress, dude.
Actually, this song reminds me of you guys.
what about hardcore butt sex?
Yeah, I could play those noises. This is pretty good.
Dude, that would make me want to smoke more.
Yeah, he might just groove.
Yeah, he might just light 3 cigs.
Yeah, just 3 cigs at a time.
He might take a butt rip, dude.
Dude, if you blast Coldplay into his apartment, though.
Coldplay could be good. Just yellow every time he does it.
Yeah.
It was all yellow.
Dude, you blast the Fray in there.
Oh, dude.
Whatever happened to the Fray?
Yeah, dude.
They replaced their lead singer.
Oh, they did?
He quit the band and the band kept going without him.
Why'd he quit?
He's just over it.
What's he
Whoa.
doing now?
I don't know. I think he just didn't want to be in a band anymore. And the other guys were like, dude, people still want to hear these songs. We're going to keep going.
Wow.
But it's pretty, I mean, it's the Fray without the Ray or something.
Yeah. So how about this World Series, huh?
Dude, Dodgers are looking strong. Aaron Judge is ice cold, dude. I don't think there's been anything colder. Freaking guy's colder than a polar bear's toenail, dude.
Yeah. I wanted the Yankees to win. I want it to keep going.
I know, it's fun. I kind of get FOMO.
Yeah, it's looking like it might be a shutout.
Yeah. The Dodgers are hot, dude.
They are hot.
How about that guy that reached over the wall? And I thought it was going to be another Bartman situation, right?
Yeah.
Where like the fans were going to try and kill him, but it might have actually helped him because it could have.
Yeah, it could have bounced anyway, and the guy might not have gotten it. It wasn't as close as Bartman, where like Bartman robbed it from the glove. Like I don't think the fielder was that close.
Is that a famous case?
Yeah, the Cubs guy. But there's a good documentary on it where it's like the Cubs were fucking blowing it well before Bartman. It was just like the straw that broke the camel's back.
It was wild.
It was not needed.
And the image, can we find a close up of his face with the headphones on? This poor kid. You know what? He was such a big, they did documentary. Yeah. He's never been in any of the documentaries about him.
So this is the guy, and he basically caught the ball out of
Moises Alou's hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, he blocked what would have been an out at the time for the Cubs, and the Cubs ended up losing the game because of this.
Wow.
So he was on like, they had him in like hiding, like police were outside of his house, you know, making sure that nobody would fuck with him for like years, like 10 years later. And then,
I don't think he's ever been seen again.
yeah.
He's gone completely off the grid. And I think even Moises Alou said in an interview later, I don't think I was going to catch it.
Hilarious. But it ended up being a moot point.
And this was in the World Series?
Mm-hmm. That was game 1. Then Freddie Freeman just hit the jack, dude. All-time jack. There's a lot of coincidences between Freddie Freeman's homer and Kirk Gibson's. Like, it happened at the same time, like 8:37 p.m., same area of the stadium. You know, just sort of, how can you not be romantic about baseball?
They sent him they sent Bartman a ring in 2016 after they won.
Nice.
Did they?
Poor
You guys
kid.
watching football?
Oh yeah, man.
JT, are you still undefeated?
Yeah, I think I'm 8-0. What's your record? 4-4 or something?
Yep.
You know, if we played every week, I think I'd be 4-4. I do have more points than you,
You do. Your
But-
team is better than my team. There's
but
no
I have like
question.
no points against. Yeah, your receivers are very,
Dude,
very mid.
And after the draft, I was like, I got a nice stable. Some of these dudes are going to pop off. Literally, Drake London is solid. Other than that, Adams, Pittman is trash. JSN, disappointing.
But Metcalf's hurt now, right?
I think he's coming back this week, though.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He was only 1 week off.
Dude, the Raiders continue to give me blue balls.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, Mark Davis, of all people, should know.
Yeah, with that haircut.
I mean, that guy loves to bust nuts. And it's like, dude, you can't make a team that'll help.
Bro.
They got to be a bore.
But
for
you know what?
Shador.
Dude, I think the Rams, I feel good about, I think the Rams are about to go on a heater.
Rams are looking strong, dude.
Did you see the last game?
Yeah. That was a big upset. Beat the Vikes. That was big. But the Vikings they lost like a key guy. I think like a key lineman went down. Couldn't run the ball after. But dude.
How Minnesota is his QB's name? Sam Darnold.
San Clemente boy.
Yeah, he
San
went-
Clemente?
Yeah,
Mhm.
went
Yeah,
to-
went to San Clemente High.
Yeah.
Darnold.
And then USC was on the Jets. Jets might be better. Jets for sure would be better if they had Darnold as their quarterback right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing better. Simmons ranked all the quarterbacks. He's like, where would Rodgers be? And he had him at like 16. He had Rodgers, though. He had him behind Kyler.
Kyler can go off. Like he's so spotty, but like
I think I'd still rather have
Rodgers.
Rodgers. You know, Kyler, I've been watching a lot of their games because I had him. I traded him, but I had him, and they score every time on the first possession, and then you can kind of just take him out of the game.
Mm. But here's the thing with that Jets O-line and Kyler's ability to scramble.
He can fly. That touchdown he had the other day against the Chargers, that like 60-yarder was sick.
Yeah. Dude,
I
the gingerbread man, they call him because you can't catch him. Dude, the Jets, I mean, are we feeling sad? Are we sad for the Jets? Or are you laughing at this point being like, bless you, like, oh my God, how bad can it get?
you know it's Schadenfreude. You gotta love it.
It's unreal. Dude, like that stat, did you see that stat where like if you hold a team under 25 or whatever, or you score more than 25, hold a team under 20, every team that has done that has won in the NFL. Like it's like 756-0 win-loss. And then now it's 756-1. The Jets did it. They lost to the Patriots.
Hilarious.
Like it's so bad.
I know, and they lost to they had a rookie quarterback. I mean, and Gerard Mayo had just called out the team. Like I thought the Patriots were gonna be junk that week because he had said that the whole team was soft.
Yeah.
And then they came out and beat the hell out of the Jets. Ramondre. With Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, bro.
Jacoby Brissett can't really, he's a friend. I don't know him, but he's friends with one of our friends. So I love Jacoby.
Yeah, he can manage an offense. He's as a backup, he can come in there and get it done and keep the ship stable, sailing in the right direction, I guess. But yeah, bro, you can't.
Oh,
be
and then
losing that game.
good move. Jake is so smart. He pulled up the Hail Mary.
Oh, bro, this was amazing.
I was texting Marisi. First I texted him because at one point, what did I text him and our other Bears friend? Chudwin.
Hilarious. The battle of the rookies, Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels. Dude, isn't it just a bummer? Like, you have to take Caleb Williams, but like, and you know, if he plays well, then you're fired. But dude, if you take Jaden, you've got the best guy. He's the best guy coming out of the draft.
Should we call Joe?
Yeah, we should. I texted Joe and Chudwin Caleb Williams' numbers. He was 4 of 16 for 36 yards at this point. I was like, and I just texted, "Is this a bad game?"
You think he's awake?
Yeah, he'll be up. Let me text his number to. You got it? All right, yeah, let's call him and talk shit to him.
Yep.
You call Chudwin too.
Dude, the Durs are good this year, bro.
They're having a magical
Yeah.
season. Dude, the clips of like their fan base going off are the best.
Oh, did you see the one
man.
where the dude called it and then they win like right after?
That one was sick. And did
Yeah.
you see like the black like uncle or grandpa at the house?
Mm-mm.
And he's like, "We got one. We finally got one." Talking about Jaden Daniels. It was sick.
Let's go. Yeah, because who was the last Commanders quarterback that was any good?
It was kind of similar. They had RG3 for like 2/3 of a year, and then his leg went out
Yeah.
on him. I think because they brought him back too quick from an injury. He was looking good,
Dude, he
man.
was amazing.
That's
bro.
a big what if.
I know.
He was fast. He was like a hurdler.
He does good commentating too. I like RG3. He's funny.
Joe. Joe?
Joe?
Joe.
Is this Joe? Sounds weird. Maybe the wrong number.
Wait, let me see that number.
I don't know if that's Joe.
Yeah, that's the right number.
Was the mic not working? Do you want me to shout? I'm gonna shout out to the chat. We got Shitface Czar, Zach Daddy, Cream Jeans as always, King Dong 007. Who else we got in here? Nipless Cage, Zach Daddy, Mom Lem, of course. What up? Shout out Mom Lem. Beef
Always.
Nips. To Capri Sun Bandit, Seymour Butts, Young Clock, Nantucket Buddha, Dumpster Fireworks. Nice. Nikki Glazer's in here. John Spaghetti. Hash Sucker. Proper Noun. What up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. CKG. Jean-Claude Van Dong. Great name.
Beautiful name.
Leroy SV. You are not chopped liver, but actually being chopped liver is a compliment because it has so much iron that it's going to make you strong as hell.
Yep.
Going to give you a strong boner. All right, so I don't think that should be a disrespect.
Were your boners very powerful when you were eating all that liver?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You broke a lot of vases in your apartment, I remember.
Yeah.
I came over one time like, dude, there's glass everywhere. Be careful.
Yeah, my girlfriend would be like, she'd buy flowers.
Mm-hmm.
She'd put it in a vase. I'm like, I mean, why do you even do it?
Yeah.
Like, this is a war zone in here, you know? She's like, you need to stop eating so much liver. I'm like, so you don't want me to have a hard dong? It was like a broadsword or a katana.
That's powerful.
It was like a Hattori Hanzo katana.
Dude, you got to get a lot of drywall replaced.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
I mean, it could slice the top of Lucy Lou's head
Easily.
Yeah. And then, you know, I actually my first show to my girlfriend, she was like, that really is a Hattori Hanzo katana da.
Dude, the hotel.
She spoke Japanese.
Really? They
Yeah.
speak Japanese.
Good
Yeah.
dong will do that.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know how we can tap into past lives. And stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think she was a samurai in, a
In
past
my
life.
dreams.
Yeah.
Joe says he's ready now too.
Nice.
Let's see.
Want to know what he was doing, dude.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Joe.
Joe, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Joe?
I'm not hearing anything. I don't know if we're supposed to.
Damn.
Joe,
Can you hear us
us?
now?
Oh, I thought I was going to be like, yep.
It's not working, pal.
Classic pal. It's not working, pal.
I watched the Blair Witch Project last night.
Ooh.
Good movie.
Yep. Great
It's
movie.
good.
Iconic movie, dude.
Iconic. My girlfriend didn't. I know I keep talking about it, but she didn't like it at all.
Why not?
She was like, "That was the dumbest movie I've ever seen." I was like, a lot of people really respect this movie.
It's kind of the Lenny Bruce of found footage films.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Lenny Bruce. Yeah, and then you go back and you're like, I guess there's been better ones. But I watched Cloverfield.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked.
Yeah.
I never seen
TJ
that.
Miller's good in it. He's like the dude holding the camera, but like the main character is so annoying. Like he's trying to get back to his girlfriend that he's got a crush on, but like he doesn't care about. I mean, maybe it's the point of it, but the whole movie, everyone's like, Rob, no, Rob, Rob, this way. He's like, no, this, but Rob. It's like every single scene is that.
Right.
It's very annoying after a while.
That is the worst.
You're like, dude, come on, bro.
I got to rewatch that. I do like when the guy explodes.
That part's gnarly.
Yeah.
It's the girl. It's the girl from who's so good in fuck, what's the Lindsay Lohan movie where she gets bullied? Mean Girls.
Oh,
It's
really?
her. I forget that actress's name. Her like best friend.
Yeah, the dumb one.
No, that girl.
Lizzie Kaplan?
Lizzie Kaplan. It's Lizzie
Oh,
Kaplan.
she explodes.
Lizzie Kaplan explodes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, that's sick. Dude, what's with Apple and their updates?
Yeah, bro.
We don't need any more updates. I'm sick of, all these geeks with their updates.
Mm-hmm.
They updated Premiere. That confused the hell out of me. They update iTunes. Why do you need to update iTunes? Who uses iTunes anymore?
Yeah.
Dorks.
And it's every other day. Every other day there's an update.
And you're kind of like, they're like, we need to update. I'm like, I didn't think anything was wrong. What,
If they explained why,
Yeah.
would it help?
I think just leave us alone. Go make an apple pie.
Make something that doesn't need an update.
Shitface Czar, he is an Apple genius.
Yeah, bro, why do we update? Tell us. Shit-faced czar.
Yeah.
The thing that I hate is that if you don't update, your shit gets super slow.
That's the thing.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
they fucking nerf
Oh.
your how optimal your stuff
Yeah.
operates.
That's how we get bullied now.
Yeah.
That's how they're flipping it on us. They bully us with updates. They're like, oh, you don't want to update?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, you can't.
Keep them busy.
Yeah.
Then they have to think about you.
Dude, VR porn does sound sick. You guys tried that?
I haven't.
Nah, I'm pretty analog when it comes to that.
You're more of a found footage guy?
I've been jacking off a certain way since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's meat and potatoes, mom and pop. I don't plan on changing.
Right.
It's the Levi's of whacking off.
I like the way I beat.
I like to get a nice Burlington coat magazine and just
Sick.
enjoy myself.
Wow. What is there a fear that you have that it will be too good?
Nah. I just, it's kind of the way I feel about anal sex. I've never done that. I've never wanted to. Vagina? Love it.
Yeah, it ain't broke. Don't go fixing it.
Not for me, pal.
But you never liked vagina.
I do like vagina.
No.
No.
You've been very clear about this.
I know.
From
I
the
know. I
jump.
didn't want to put it out in the public, but I'm like, from day one, I've been like, I don't get it. But then I see a nice beehole, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, that's hand in glove.
For you, you're like, a vagina's only for the procreation. You're like, otherwise, like, why
Yeah.
is even theirs?
Yeah.
Buttholes there.
When that's suggested, I'm like, well, are you ovulating?
Yeah.
It's a sacred temple.
Yeah.
But if you go on vacation, you're going to Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I go into the Hakkasan of orifices.
I was going to say Excalibur.
Oh, dude, Excalibur, yeah, dude. Just freaking, yeah, just pound it. Pounding beehole. I know the first time I actually, fornicated,
Yeah.
she's like, are you ready? And I'm like, we'll spread them.
Mm.
Dude, Strider, do you dart b-hole?
I'll dart everything, dude. Everything. But I'm kind of like JT. I'm not into butt play. But when requested, I do take requests.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone just asked,
Anything can get darted.
did you ever watch porn off a VHS tape? Yes, I did.
I did.
Oh.
I did as well.
That's what my parents had.
We had one that was an unspoken rule in my family where it was NFL's greatest hits. But if you put that in the VHS, you're going to see some tits.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Hey, Jake, would you and the boys be interested in an Air Force helicopter squadron tour when you're in Great Falls, Montana? The base is about 10 minutes from the venue they're performing at. I'm one of the pilots and can get them in the aircraft, on the ground, sadly.
That's amazing.
And in the machine gun simulator, if they're looking for something to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got to do
Oh,
that.
dude. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And you're coming to
Definitely.
Great Falls, too.
No, I'll be in Chicago.
I thought you were
We'll
coming to
be in Great
Montana
Falls.
as well.
Oh, I think I am coming. Wait, what date is that?
22nd?
I am coming to that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That'll be fun.
Dude, that's sick. Yeah, Captain Dom, I am a 69 god. Thank you.
That's kind.
Because someone just said, who? Zach Daddy says I don't have darting skills. I will say this. I was naturally tongue-tied, which is where your tongue is a little bit more attached. And so, I had an operation done to loosen it up. But before that, I couldn't even create the dart.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember you've told me this. You've told us this before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Handicapped.
Wow. So that's a really sensitive subject to bring up.
Yeah, so
Guys.
I don't know how you knew
Yeah.
that, but that was actually very hurtful. And now I can dart.
I love eating pussy.
Dude, it's nice, dude.
Dude, it's so chill.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's the best.
Good way
dude.
to spend a day.
Oh, yeah. Nice Monday.
Dude, send a couple emails.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, emails have been sent. Dog's been walked.
Lay back
Let's-
and relax.
Let's
I know.
go.
I was watching Blair Witch last night, and 20 minutes in, I'm like, 169?
Great call.
Yeah.
That's a great way to enjoy Blair Witch.
Yeah.
I think about saying that so often. We'll be doing so much, and I'll think, what could we be doing right now that would be better?
69.
And I'll kind of look at her coyly, and then she's like, I don't know, like we could unload the dishwasher, and I'm like, not even close. I'm talking about 69, babe.
You're going to unload her dishwasher.
And then I do a handstand.
Whoa. That's how you do it?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Dude. And you're good at handstands. You don't even need support.
No, I could probably do one right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do handstand push-ups. You can probably bump out 50 in a row.
I can do a good chunk. Thanks. That's nice.
So to just hold a handstand for a while is
That's really nice, dude.
easy. My wife's pretty strong, so she just picks me up, spins me over, and then boom.
She does?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. She's got good base.
I
good
remember
core.
though when I had to drive you to the ER.
Yeah, we cleaned our floors. We got a new Swiffer wet jet.
Not that time.
Oh.
Overhead fan.
Oh yeah.
Shredder's foot got caught in there, almost chopped it off.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were 69ing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And our ceiling fan drilled me.
With our buddy Brooks, he's 6'7".
Wow.
Yep. Big boy.
You 69 with Brooks?
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's been a while. I haven't seen you, bro. How's life? He's like, good.
I mean, Brooks has such good vibes. I'd dart his beehole any day.
Chiller.
His vibes
Chill.
are immaculate.
Straight
Chill.
chiller.
A chill beehole.
And dude, he's a camera operator, so he has a Ronin rig. So he put me inside the Ronin rig, so we were perfectly stabilized.
He spun you
Yeah.
like a steady
He
cam.
spun, yeah, he steady cammed me. He was using no hands, and I was just yeah.
He put you in the Ronin rig? That's
Yeah.
so sick.
It was so sick, dude.
They need to make porn like that. Ronin
We
rig,
should have
69.
shot that. He might have footage, honestly.
Brooks took a break mid 69 to just pound some kratom.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he had a Botanic Tonic. One of these Feel Free classics. What up?
Did you ever guys post up? Are you hitting the vape right now, or are you off the vape?
I'm off the vape. I hit it occasionally.
But the vape store, dude, why are the vape stores so bright? Dude,
I
you
mean,
go
that-
into a vape store, it's like the lights are just so fluorescent.
Dude, I mean, it's pure stimulation.
Right.
Yeah, vaping.
They sell kratom in those stores too.
Burbank's funny. They don't have legalized weed, but we have vape stores and alcohol stores.
Burbank-
And gun stores. We have 12 gun stores.
A
Burbank
lot.
doesn't have legalized weed.
No, you can't sell it there. You got to go to North Hollywood.
Can you smoke it there?
Mm-hmm. I
Interesting.
just mean you can't legally sell it. We don't allow
Mm.
stores.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wow.
A lot of bread we're missing out on.
Big time, dude.
But what kind of community do you want to live in?
That's true.
Do you want stoners from other neighborhoods driving into your city to get grass?
No. Stopping off at Norms.
Dude, those are big. I didn't realize how, those are a lot of big decisions. People in government actually make decisions. I didn't realize they did stuff outside of campaigning.
True.
It's true.
They actually do stuff.
And most of the time when they campaign, they don't end up doing that stuff.
Yeah.
They do other stuff that just they don't even talk about
Right.
because I don't think anybody cares to hear about it.
Yeah.
And then all the meetings are like, okay, so we're all here. Okay, cool. And then they talk for 2 minutes. Okay, everyone was present, and then they bounce.
Yeah.
Roll call. I feel like all those meetings, like roll call, takes up a lot of time.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, they got to do the Pledge of Allegiance,
Yeah.
I love the pledge.
lunch.
It's sick, huh?
It's beautiful.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Can you do it off the top of your head? It's been probably years since I've
pledge
done it.
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for justice for all.
Well, you missed
With
one.
justice for all.
Nope.
Indivisible, united.
With
Yeah.
what?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So there's one stanza in there. One
For the republic for which
for
it
the public which it
stands,
stands, one nation, under
Under
God,
Indivisible.
indivisible, united in justice for all.
Nope.
with liberty and justice
With
for
liberty.
all. Oh.
Damn.
Dudes, off of that, I have a hot take. America's so cool because we're a democracy. And what makes it a democracy is that you're allowed to vote for your leaders. And that's something that we've been encouraged our whole lives to do, to take advantage of the civil liberty we have to decide who runs our cities, our states, and our country. And it's been instilled in us that that is our responsibility. But I'm telling you this now. You don't have to vote. If you don't know what you're voting on, like the props or the judges, just don't vote.
Yeah, if you don't know any shit about it.
Yes, which is most people. Don't feel peer pressured into it.
Are you saying we should go back to a monarchy?
No.
Damn. I was hoping.
You're just saying you could be a baby rattler if you're throwing out votes for something and something gets passed and you don't know what the hell you just actually voted for. Because it is confusing. A lot of the language is confusing.
Oh, the props are incredibly confusing.
Yeah.
It takes months to even just parcel out one of them. And then you don't know who's behind it, and they jam so many different things into the prop
Pork barrel.
that you think you're, voting on like nonprofit spending and that it has to stay towards whatever the nonprofit represents. And then you realize it's actually about like housing
Well,
and repealing like Costa Hawkins and rent control. It's crazy overstuffed.
well, they I saw a commercial for a prop last night. I don't know which one it was, but it was about like Medi-Cal for all, something like that. Medi-Cal for 65 and up, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, this is going to provide health coverage to like this group of people, and it comes at no cost to the taxpayer. And they make it sound so good. I'm like, what's the catch though? But you don't see, it's just a commercial for the prop.
Exactly.
You don't see the other side. So a lot of people will be like, well, that sounds good. But then I don't know what the catch is.
I know.
Does that mean no more Disneyland?
Yeah, exactly.
They could pull that on us. Easy.
But you always vote, no matter what it is, Prop 69, will you always just vote yes?
100,
If it's just whatever it is for 69?
That's how they get
100%.
you.
Yeah.
The chillest number, dude.
Or like I've used voting guides before.
Yeah, like the LA Times voting guide or whatever.
How dumb is that?
Yeah.
Someone else
Oh,
is
it's just
gonna-
for the party.
Yeah, you there's someone you trust, but who do you really trust? But someone you think, oh, this person's smart. I'll just listen to them on how I should vote on all this stuff. they could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
And most people use a guide like that for the lower ballot stuff. And you don't know, they could be getting paid too. It's like an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's pretty messed up, dude. Pork barreling should be illegal. It should just be straightforward. This is this. But it's just so whack. You know, man, I believe...
Guides for the drafts too. But I use several guides, and I use my own experience with it. King Dong. I hate when people make points.
It's also too, like, it's not exactly 1-to-1. Like, our
That's what I
drafts
mean,
isn't
yeah.
voting. It's like, come on, dude. Like, bro, like, you know.
Yeah.
You can write in.
Is
You
that
can
on the
write someone
ballot?
in.
Is that
Dude,
there?
speaking of which, not to be braggy, but I did do pull-ups next to RFK Jr. last week
Whoa.
at Gold's
How many
Gym.
was he bumping out in a row?
Dude, he was cranking them out. Dude, he was wearing jeans, hiking boots, and a fly fishing shirt.
Working out in that?
Yeah.
Insane.
And dude, he cranked out at least 7.
That's good work.
How do you feel about would long pant jeans? Some gyms don't allow you to work out in jeans.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it
Can't-
seems pretty impractical. I don't know why.
Oh,
See,
I
there
love
is.
it.
Can you-
Really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine telling a Kennedy not to wear jeans at the gym?
Dude, he's ripped.
Yeah, he's jacked.
I think he's on TRT.
Yeah, what is TRT? That's not like is it an anabolic steroid or is it a
Yeah, it's testosterone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at him. He's tan and jacked.
Yep, he's ripped. That's cool.
Dude, yeah, someone's going to get to be the 69th president.
That's cool.
How many presidents are we on now?
I think this is going to be 47 coming up.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So
we'll be dead.
We have a while to 69, huh?
Yeah.
We might
69
start
times
speeding
4.
it up. We might turn into Italy.
Yeah, just keep these things cruising. What are you guys going to do on the 5th of November? It's a week from today. What's the vibe going to be like, dude?
I'm going to 69.
Yeah, it's a good call. Honestly, I'm going to do that too. That's a good call.
What am I going to do?
Maybe put on the ring, 69.
Yeah. I'm going to do a Murph and just 69. Maybe go to the Hall of Presidents in Disneyland.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Epcot with you guys.
Dude, we got to drink around the world.
That's what I want to do. I want to drink around the world.
I love-
Super fun.
I love Florida, dude.
It is crazy they don't give us the day off on election day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in Australia, it's mandatory to vote. You have
Really?
to vote. And I think it's a national holiday. And then when we were in Canada, we were there when they were voting. They get 2 days. And they do it
Wow.
over the weekend.
Wow.
Maybe they don't always do it over the weekend, but when we were there, it was over the weekend. But you get 2 days to vote.
Yeah.
It is like a kind of a... I mean, I don't feel pressure to do it, but it is weird how they set it up.
Yeah. It almost is set up to like be pretty inconvenient.
I know
Although you can do it by mail. I vote by mail.
they boosted that up a lot, but I felt like COVID was the big encouraging factor for that.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Are you guys going to vote in person?
I already put
I
my
love
ballot
doing
in.
it in person.
I've done it once in person.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. You stand in line, whatever. They're handing out snacks at it's always at like a Mason's Lodge.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, there's one down the street. My place is down the street.
yeah.
Dude, I know I keep talking about my girlfriend, but
I love it, dude.
she's
Good, dude.
she's voting
Stank.
she's voting in a swing state, Nevada.
Oh, that's
Her
Whoa.
vote matters.
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
That's one thing I don't like about California. I know the props matter in local elections, but the
We're left. It's going to
what-
Kamala here.
yeah, who you vote when you're in a state like California, it doesn't matter. Your vote doesn't matter, really. It's already decided.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of annoys me.
It is tough. There's only, like 6 states and 10 counties where it is really up for grabs.
I always hear swing states. I'm like, what are they? It's like, what is it? Pennsylvania, Nevada, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Arizona, Florida.
Ohio,
I think so.
Michigan.
Michigan,
That's 6 right there.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. We said Penn. That was the only one I knew was Pennsylvania.
I think Trump's going to win.
I kind of think that too. But I have no idea. In 2016, I was like, Hillary's for sure going to win.
But he always underperforms in the polls. So if he's even like close to even, I figure it goes his way. But you know what? I thought he was going to lose to Biden. That night.
Oh, you thought he was gonna lose?
Oh, totally. And that night when we were watching the election results, and they hadn't counted in all the mail-ins, I was like, oh, it's over. And then there was that couple days swing afterwards.
Yeah, that was because of mail-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the new media outlets podcast running the presidential elections?
What do you mean?
Like, have you seen any of the presidential candidates on news media, or are you watching it on podcasts?
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh.
I'm not opposed to them being on podcasts. I mean, if that's how people are taking in information, I just hope that the podcast hosts like do a good job. You know what I think it is? If you're gonna have on potential presidents, then you're opening yourself up for a whole new level of scrutiny, and it's justified because you could have an impact on the way of the world. So it's it changes how I think about it from a comedy podcast where I'm just like, oh, that's whack, I'm not into it, but good for them for being successful, to like, all right, well, you better do a good job because this shit's important.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You're setting yourself up. You got to execute at a high level.
It is funny when they'll, if one side is ridiculing a podcast for having, or they're like, I guess I'm thinking of like when Kamala went on Call Her Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
and the conservatives were like, here's a snippet of what they talk about on Call Her Daddy, and it's like a whole monologue of like what she does with the balls when she's sucking
Sure.
dick. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's like, how do you like the balls? Do you like play with the balls? Do you juggle them?
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty. Dude, if a presidential candidate came on our pod,
Oh, I
it
know.
would be like 69ing. I would ask them. I'd be like, what's your take on 69ing? Because
Yeah.
that would influence my vote for sure.
100%.
I think it's good in the fact that you see someone sit down for 3 hours and just like talk like a normal person instead of it being edited from like a 20-minute straight interview.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. It's a more like real kind of perspective on who they are.
Or at least it feels that way.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all pretty dumb.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It feels different. This one feels different from. Maybe I'm just more aware of it now, or just more kind of keeping tabs on it a little bit more than I have in the past. But I don't know. It just feels. It's just a different. I guess it just feels like the landscape is changing. I guess I can feel that more so now.
You know what would make me vote for someone is like if they did an academic decathlon, dude.
Yeah.
And then they got scored on that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess that's like what debate is usually part of that. But I'm like, what happened to the other events in the academic decathlon? And honestly, athletics is part of it too. That'd be pretty sick.
Mhm.
Like in old school, like they have to compete in that contest at the end of
Yeah.
the movie. I'm like, I would like to see a candidate do that. That'd be tight.
Dude, did you see that guy's balls?
That might sway an opinion. Yeah, dude.
Does Bernie Sanders 69 could question? I mean, I think so. I think he's all about giving.
That would be a stinky 69.
Yeah.
I would not want to have to absorb that.
Yeah. Which candidate do you think smells the most?
I think, I don't know. He's not a candidate anymore. So, but if he was, Bernie. I smelt him. He smells terrible.
Oh yeah, you met him, didn't you?
Yeah, nice guy, great personality. He smells terrible. It doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is what he does, but yeah. That's my experience. Yeah, I would be very curious what Trump smells like.
He's a lot of fast food, right?
Yeah,
That's his thing?
He loves McDonald's.
Jeez, dude.
I bet Mitt Romney smells nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like oak
I think
aftershave.
Chris Christie.
Probably
He
not.
smells like
yeah.
salami.
Yeah. Definitely. And DC's in a swamp too, so it's doing no one any favors certain times of
dude.
year.
Oh, dude.
Basically,
Yeah,
a swamp.
It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough
muggy
on the booty.
swamp, dude.
Does Bernie eat a lot of liver? No way.
Did you guys see Tony Hinchcliffe perform at the RNC?
Dude, do you ever think in your lifetime, you'd be like, Tony Hinchcliffe is going to influence an election?
It is
Yeah,
pretty
dude, he's a
wild.
wolf, dude.
He's a
Not the RNC, too.
hungry fucking wolf.
It's time to give a wolf a microphone.
I'll tell you what I did. I didn't even listen to Netflix. These fuckers didn't even know.
Dude, there's a funny like YouTube thing my buddy sent me, somewhat unrelated. Then I do want to hear your guys' opinion on. I haven't seen Hinchcliffe's set, but it's like a documentary. The tone is very overly serious, and it's like there's a group of guys out there that have been getting away with murder for years, literally killing groups of people at every turn all over the country. And it's like just comedians, you know what I mean? Like all the comedians, and then like they're talking about like really seriously. They're like, yeah, that guy murders. He goes into a room, he murders.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, we need to get out of our own butts a little bit. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we do that, but just
No,
comics.
the Bo Burnham parody of Rogan is so funny because he's like, again, the one part where he's like, I forget what he's like, you can't even talk about things anymore. And then my favorite part is at the end, he's like, that guy goes in there and destroys. He murders. He destroys. He's killing. He's killing.
It's always so funny, dude. Then you like see the clip of what the comic's talking about, and it's like, dude, the parking lot at Home Depot's outrageous. Yeah, like, dude, who gives a fuck? I love Bo Burnham, man. That guy should do a fucking political. He's a genius.
Yeah, he's a smart dude.
But I literally have to say I didn't watch any of Hinchcliffe's things, so I can't have an informed opinion on it. But I like hearing you guys talk about it.
I mean, I mentioned on like IG that I didn't think it went great, and I didn't think it was an awesome move. But I think you do what you want. I think it'll be good for his career long term, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think anytime you can drum up attention, it works to your benefit. And I think like, in 6 months when he does a stand-up special, everyone will be like, well, I want to hear what he has to say about that moment in time.
Right.
Totally.
Because he was at the center of, the whole world's stare.
Yeah, he could use like the Chris Rock model. Like that's it. Do the special live like Chris Rock did, and then do your bits and then talk about it at the very end for a little bit.
And
he,
then-
he has to do a special Tony Hinchcliffe live in Puerto Rico.
He'll probably do that.
Yeah.
Hassan Minaj, his new special's all about like the hit piece that came
Oh,
out
is it
about-
really?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
Did you
Well,
watch it?
Did he lie about being somewhere?
No, I don't want it. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
whoa.
right.
Yeah, they I think the article was kind of a hit piece, but they said that he did. He like kind of said that an FBI agent infiltrated his mosque after 9/11 and got close to him and his buddies, and it turned out it was at another mosque. He didn't know the people and stuff. And then he said that he had to rush his daughter to the hospital because someone sent anthrax in the mail. But he just got the mail one day. It was like, what if this was anthrax?
Whoa. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like there is like embellishment in comedic bits. Like I'll embellish in my set about stuff, but like that, yeah, that's like a next level.
It's tough when
that's
you,
a
like-
next level. Like
Yeah, when you... Yeah.
anthrax, hospital, like that's a criminal activities. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
It's a crazy time, though.
Yeah. I mean, if a hit piece came out about me and the truth of my 69 thing, I'd be like, that's a definite hit piece because I do not lie about that.
No, you don't. Yeah, that you love 69ing. You love it, and you're good at it, dude.
There's never, I've never been thinking of a bit, and all my bits revolve around 69ing, but I've never been like, a real life thing happened, and I'm like, what if this was instead 69ing? It's
Yeah.
all real
For sure.
stories.
Yeah, like basically the beach for you is your church. You would
Yeah.
never you would make up like at one time like, oh dude, like you didn't see a dude vertical 69ing and standing off in the shower like that. You do that.
I do that.
You
yeah.
actually do that.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever had a hit piece written about him and then just responded, nailed me?
That'd be hilarious.
It'd be a good move.
This is funny, too. People keep saying this because I said the negative thing about... I wasn't even that bad. I just said I didn't like the set and I don't like saying you're an outlaw, but then you shill for people. And then people are like, I heard JT endorsed Kamala. When did I do that?
Yeah, you were just saying what you're going to do. You weren't being like, I'm doing this because of this, and you should too, and that guy's bad for this. That would be like an endorsement.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, see, there's words, and words have meanings. That's why.
Like if I said, it's not the same, but if I was like, hey, I got a burger from The Habit, and then people started messaging me like, heard you endorse Habit and you hate In-N-Out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I'd be
exactly
like-
what that is.
I'd be like, no, dude. Would I 69 Kamala? No, because she's married.
Good answer. Exactly right, dude.
That's how you do politics,
That's
fellas.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
Here's the non-political answer. I would.
Here's the.
You're sick, dude. I can't live on the edge like you,
Dude.
dude.
I'd be like, explain this policy.
But dude, you're so good at it.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Oh man.
Are we not able to do calls?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We could try
That's
one
all good.
more.
Yeah, if you guys are down, I
what
just
it
don't
is.
want to waste everyone's time trying to fix it at the moment. I
Don't
think
worry, we can freaking riff. dude.
basically I'll cut all this from the pod, but I think what happens is when I take a call, it's the mic is still being used on OBS, which OBS is what makes us go live. So with the new update, it's not letting me use both at the same time.
Whoa.
Dude,
Yeah.
updates, bro. See?
Yeah, so I just
Yeah.
it'll take some
Updates.
Leave all that in.
troubleshooting, but
Seriously.
I just
Said it's
I'll have to do it on my own time. We can try one more. Do you want to test it with Joe or?
Yeah, let's do Joe again.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta talk shit to Joe, dude.
Dude, do you guys ever think about the origins of dragon myths?
Whoa. Yes.
Why they exist in separate cultures if they're not a real animal?
Whoa.
Yeah, I talked
never-
about this on History's Dank.
You
I've
did?
not thought about
Yeah.
that.
Sorry.
I think it's about because you discover bones.
Yes.
Because cavemen had access to dinosaur bones, and why not think that it's a dragon? But they'll look different in each culture. And I think about this a lot, dude. I love that you asked this question, dude. And it's like, and then you have something that's small, like a Komodo dragon. Also, 30,000 years ago, and I do think there's a collective human memory. It's why we're like afraid of like the color red or sharp teeth or something. Like there's like images and shadows that we're still afraid of, just on like a very like visceral innate level. And dragons, dude, you think you've discovered animal bones, and then there used to be mega fauna, like big giant ground sloths, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers that existed. And so you're like, dude, it's believable in the human mind that these things were alive, and they were. And then you go look at the ocean, look at a shark. You look up, you see a fucking giant eagle flying around, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, we have things that are equally amazing.
Yeah.
But I had no idea. I'd always wondered about it. And then, exactly like you said, I was at a museum and they're like, oh, it's because they all found dinosaur bones. And then they just kind of all felt like it would look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, boom, baby. And then mermaids. Everybody sees mermaids.
Oh, yeah.
That is a very well circulated, totally disconnected, but popular popping up idea.
Horniness of sailors.
That's what you think.
Yes. Gotta be. We were like, dude, that fucking dolphin looked kind of hot.
So, but what about, okay, do we think A, it's horniness of sailors, or B, it's mermaids?
I mean, dude, the planet is what? 6 billion years old? A lot of shit could have happened.
For sure.
And then most difficult to guess, how would you handle dating a mermaid knowing you couldn't 69?
Well, first question, how do you bone a mermaid?
The butthole.
They still
They have
poo.
buttholes.
Oh, then I can 69.
But if it's the butthole and they got the whole tail in the way,
Right. I would find a yogi mermaid who who can contort. I can't date someone who doesn't 69. So if a mermaid is like, I can't 69, I'd be like, kick rocks. You know, here's your Triton. Go do whatever you do. But that's not me. This is not me. That's not how I operate. So later.
Wow.
Sorry, I get pretty harsh.
No,
No,
dude.
because you got to be cruel to be kind.
Exactly. I'm like, she's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, nope, not even entertaining this conversation.
Move on.
Move on. Go to the Indian Ocean. Go to the Atlantic. Because if you can't 69, I'm not going to waste your time. I don't want you to waste mine. You know, I'm not even interested in your underworld if you guys can't 69. So
Totally. It's detached with love. I'm not PO'd, but the PO is mine.
yes, yeah.
It's beautiful. And yeah, to thine own self be true. You'd be doing both of you a disservice if you weren't honest with the mermaid up
Yeah.
front like that.
I'd just be unhappy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, hey, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, you know what I want to do, but
Yeah.
you have a fishtail for a lower half that can't 69. So, you know, why don't you go sing with the crabs or something?
I never trusted them.
Yeah, right? Dude.
There's a Tom Hanks movie about dating a mermaid.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah. Splash.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
good?
funny. It's really funny, too, because a lot of it is just how horny he is.
Really?
It's an 80s movie.
We should remake that movie, with Chad in there, dude.
She's beautiful.
Wow.
And I don't think she can talk for like the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know who's really good in that movie? Like all-time performance is John Candy plays like his shady but loyal brother.
Really?
Yeah, he rips. Dude, John Candy, between that and Uncle Buck, I hadn't seen him, and my lady's a huge John Candy fan, so we watched all of them. And he's the man, dude. He could do so much heart, but still be funny.
Yep.
He's really, I don't know, he might be the...
He's great.
I'm prisoner of this moment right now. I think he might be the most underrated comedic lead.
Yeah, because his lead films. Who's Harry Crumb is an amazing movie.
Crumb bangs, Cool Runnings bangs.
He's great.
Planes,
Uncle
Trains.
Buck is all time. Planes, Trains is all time.
Great Outdoors, really good.
Great
fun movie.
Outdoor. The Aykroyd one.
Yeah,
That one's incredible.
yeah. I love that one
When he
has to
eats
eat
the whole steak.
Yeah, the steak. Yeah, it's great. He's so good in that. And but you know what it is too, because he's been in so many cameos. I think he's been in the most John Hughes movies of any actor, and his small roles are all so rich.
And you think of him as a bit player more than a straight up lead.
So you happen to think that, because he crushes those so hard.
What
Taken too soon.
when did he die?
93 or 4, I want to say.
Him and Farley both died while filming westerns.
How'd he die?
94.
Maybe a heart attack. I don't know.
A heart attack, but I don't think drug. 43?
Bummer.
Heart attack.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea he was that young.
John Candy, great movie. What's the movie in Canada where they go across the border? Is he
Oh,
in that?
dude, that movie's the best.
With David Wright and
Yeah.
Aykroyd.
Shit, what is it? Me and my brother used to watch the
It's
shit
a
out
great
of that movie.
movie. I forget that movie. Canadian Bacon.
Canadian
Canadian
Bacon.
Bacon.
Dude, that
Great
movie's... I
movie,
think it's a
dude.
Rob Reiner movie. It's so funny.
It's amazing. I love that
He's
we're talking
amazing in
Candy.
that too.
He's great in that. That's what I mean. He has
I'm
all
just
these
happy
good moments.
thinking about him.
I'm going to take a whiz real quick.
I might go too.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we're brought to you by Jack Black, the best deodorant in the biz. JT loves it. Dude, how sick is Jack Black deodorant?
Dude, I love it. I'm not even doing this because they're sponsoring the pod. I got it at home. I thought my lady bought it for me. I've been wearing it for the last month. I love it. I will not go back to another deodorant. It is my go-to, and I'm picky about that stuff.
And you smell fantastic.
I've been smelling good, bro.
Yeah. You look good. It looks like your skin's glowing.
It's probably from the deodorant, honestly.
Deodorant is popping.
Well, because there's probably not as many friggin', ugly chemicals in it.
And also, like, they have every product, like, you can get like lotion and like everything in like the same scent. so you don't have conflicting scents.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the genius of Jack Black. The actor and the deodorant. Primarily the deodorant.
It's a bold name to go with.
Yeah. And so you can get shaving cream, lotion, hair products, body deo, all kinds of good stuff for your body. And that's Jack Black. So this podcast is sponsored by Jack Black. Jack Black just came out with 4 new scents of their number 1 deodorant, Pit Boss. Their deodorant is the best at controlling odor and wetness, no matter what I'm doing. And now I can have my cleanser, lotion, and antiperspirant all in my favorite scent, which is a total game changer. Jack Black's original Pit Boss deodorant is a top seller. Now you can get the same reliable odor and wetness protection in 4 new masculine scents. Big Sur offers a refreshing aroma that mixes marine accord and amber. Blue Midnight features adventurous notes of black pepper and lavender. Jackson presents a grounding blend of bamboo and violet, and Black Reserve is an elite woody formula with striking notes of cardamom and cedarwood. We love Jack Black. If you want simple, effective products that do what they say are going to do, you need Jack Black. Head to getjackblack.com/go deep and use code GODEEP for 10% off your order and free shipping. Once again, that's getjackblack.com/go deep for 10% off your order plus free shipping. And make sure you use my promo code GO DEEP so they know I sent you. Guys, we are brought to you by the legends that built. Look, a lot of us are renters here. We're paying rent payments. We're just stuck in a loop of rent payments. It feels like it's never going to end. But what if you turn that rent game into something sick by earning some serious rewards? That's where Built Rewards comes in. You literally are paying your rent checks, which all renters do, but now you have a chance to earn rewards with it. What do you get? You get ride and win a month of rent, exclusive game day experiences, book a free bike for a day, win free rent. You can get free rent. You can go to sporting events. You can go to Hawaii. I mean, you can get Hyatt Elite status, all kinds of sick stuff. Built Rewards is awesome.
It's smart. It's like a credit card just for rent.
Yeah.
No, that's brilliant.
Dude. Earn points by paying rent right now. That's when you go to joinbuilt.com/go deep. That's joinbilt.com/go deep. Make sure you use our URL so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/go deep to start earning points with your rent payments today. What up? Back to the show.
Can I do 2 advertisements real quick? One for my buddy Danny Babona. If you're a young baseball player who can hit or throw, you got to go play for Danny Babona at UC Irvine. They should call it UC Newport Beach because it's right there. And then also, if you are looking for an insurance agent in the state of California, you got to go with my buddy Michael Ferraro at State Farm. This guy's been running my insurance for years. His family has been at State Farm for 3 generations. Hundreds of Ferraros have worked there. And throughout that time, they have maintained a sterling reputation. He is preemptive, he is communicative, and he is trustworthy. If you need insurance, go to Mike Ferraro at State Farm. And if you play baseball, go to Danny Babona at UCI. Best pitching coach in America.
Yeah, does this work?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, whatever that stupid line is you're calling me from, I mean, forget about it.
Hey, dude, I texted you during the game, but then I had to run out. How did the game end?
What game are you talking about?
The Bears and the Commanders.
Oh, I hate football. I don't watch it.
Did it end poorly? Joe?
Can't hear you.
Joe, hey, we've had no access to the internet. How did the game end? The Commanders-Bears game.
Is this fun for you guys? You think this is fun?
Joe, I didn't watch the game. How did it end?
Yeah, I forgot you're a fucking dork who doesn't watch sports.
Okay, so we still don't have. So I'm assuming it went poor. I'm sorry, Joe. How do you feel about Caleb now?
Yeah, I'm not worried about him. He's a warrior. I'm worried about the coaching staff.
They gotta go.
They're a bunch of clowns.
What did any heads roll after what I'm assuming was a loss?
I don't think so. No, they usually don't do that.
All right. Well, we're all terribly sorry that it didn't go the way you wanted.
Yeah, I'm sick over it.
What happened with that defender? Like he was really paying attention during the last play?
Yeah, I don't know, because he's a great cornerback, and
He's got to stay indoors, doesn't he?
yeah.
Maybe him and Bartman need to shack up together.
Do you see?
Yeah,
Do you see the Steelers are 6-2?
yeah, I don't care. They suck. I mean,
6-2 is not bad though, dude.
they barely beat the Giants. At least the Bears are pounding the bad teams.
But you know what? It's almost like we have the opposite issue. It's like your team has great talent, but no organizational heart, intelligence, structure that can be relied on. The Steelers don't have the best talent, but our organization.
Yeah, I know that.
But dude, what about our Jags?
Yeah, dude. How about the Jags?
Well, they actually almost beat the Packers.
They should have beaten the Packers, shouldn't they have?
Yeah, that would have been sick. Let's go. Oh, they're fucking pieces of shit.
Dude, Joe, do you think the Rams are due in for a hot run?
No, they suck too. Everybody sucks.
It's true. I was looking at the top 5 teams in the league, and Chiefs haven't looked great.
No.
Ravens just lost. Bills look good, but I don't really trust them in the postseason. They haven't proven it yet.
Yeah, everyone's all over the Ravens' dick. They fucking. I mean, they're not. I don't know why they think they're so great.
There might be one good team, I think, and they're in your division, dude. Are the Lions for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to be, but they choke always.
That's the thing. Them and the Bills look the best, but are you going to bet on the Bills and the Lions in the postseason?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta believe it. I ain't believing it till I see it.
I don't know. I don't care.
Did you get drunk? Like, were you really sad?
No, I didn't at all. I actually the whole game I was like, because I've been blacking out the last couple Sundays, so I decided to take it easy, and I was ready to have a victory beer. And then after that Hail Mary, it was. I've never felt worse in my life.
I'm sorry we're all laughing. That's awesome.
It's so bad. I mean, to even allow that to happen, like this guy, the defense played great the whole game. Our head coach is supposed to be a great defensive mind, and you fuck it up on the last play.
I mean, the guy wasn't paying it. He was literally looking at the crowd when the ball was snapped.
I saw that.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that, too. It was like the play before that. They, had everyone back already, and they let them get in that range. Like, they gave up 15 free yards so they can get in the Hail Mary range.
Yeah, bad
It was
move.
crazy.
Yeah, why not run quarters with 4 safeties back and then bring the house?
And he's still defending his decision. And then he had our linebacker spying Jaden Daniels on the Hail Mary.
Like he's gonna run it
Like
or
he's gonna
something.
run the whole way.
Unreal.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just a bad organization, and you start to feel like maybe it's something in the water.
Yeah, you do.
This is rough because most of the time when I talk shit to you, you fire back, but you're in a tough spot today.
It's the stupidest thing ever. It's like a movie. It's like
This is the worst part about picking on a Bears fan. This is the worst time of the season to pick on a Bears fan because this is where they've given in.
Yep.
And they're over it.
This is it's like they're like, hey, no, we have to fuck this up. We're not supposed to win on the road.
And the easy part of your season is done now. Now you go into your divisional games where the Vikings are good, the Packers are good, and the Lions are
the
good.
next 2 games is Arizona and New England.
Oh, you got
nice.
You got some layups.
Oh, that's nice.
But then don't you end heavy divisionally?
So, I mean, if they can be 6-3 going into that Green Bay game, I mean, at least that'd be good.
Yeah, then you get walloped by them, and it's all right though.
No, I don't think so. I mean, If the
Lions,
Bears get
Niners,
dominated,
back to back.
I'll make up for this week's bullshit.
You guys do beat the bet. We're looking at your scores right now. You crushed Jacksonville. You crushed the Panthers.
Well, yeah, they crushed the bad teams, but
You lost to the Colts.
You guys know there's a Bears game in Chicago on the 16th.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
the weekend we're there, they play the Packers at home on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to go to that. All right, we're going to that.
We got to delay the flights back home.
I
and
might drink that day.
and see that game.
Wouldn't that be sick to go?
Soldier Field, Packers, Bears, bro.
It's so annoying going to games now, though. It's just
I know football is a better sport on TV, isn't it?
Really?
I mean, it's amazing. Red Zone, bro.
And it's gonna be.
yeah.
Is it gonna be cold?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
chilly.
freezing.
You're gonna
But
get the lake
that's
effect.
part of the experience. You're in Chicago.
I did that at Notre Dame once. It was enough.
No,
Yeah.
it's I went to a freezing game and watched Tom Brady and the Patriots absolutely dismantle the Bears in the snow, and it was freezing and miserable. They lost like 50-14 or something.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we love you, Joe. Sorry you're hurting, dude. I'm sure you guys will bounce back. I saw Caleb was 4 of 19 at one point. That's promising.
I mean, the fucking offensive game plan is fucking garbage.
All right. Love you, doggy.
All right, yeah, love you guys.
Love you, Chip.
Great guy.
He's the best.
He's what they call salt of the earth. If you guys were a seasoning of the earth other than salt, which would you be?
Dude.
Turmeric.
It's good for inflammation.
It's a good call. Dude,
Or-
what about
orange and-
sugar, dude? So sweet.
Oh, dude. What about?
What about cacao? That's chocolate. Was it cocaine? Whatever that one is.
I'd be cayenne. What would you be?
Paprika.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'd be ashwagandha.
Be freaking saffron. What does it mean to be salt of the earth, dude? People say that. I know it's complimentary, but I don't really quite wrap my brain around it.
Cayenne of the earth?
Salt of the earth.
Right.
I used to never be able to picture a dog leg left.
I think it's like I think salt of the earth is like grounded and real and humble.
I think we know the figurative meaning, but what's the literal meaning?
I don't know either.
Like, is there salt in the earth?
Dude.
Yeah. There's Salt Lake City. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does the salt of the earth come from?
As salt preserves meat from rotting, believers in Jesus. Oh. Do you guys ever think like
Drink it.
there was like the gold rush and all these people flooded from all over the country at a chance of instant riches and all that came with it? And then, it got exhausted. But people made ancillary businesses and those continued. Are we in a gold rush? And are we at the end of it?
Gold rush for what? Bitcoin?
Close. But closer.
Maybe we were, what are we in a gold rush for, dude? Data?
Podcasting?
Everyone already got it.
Podcasting.
Oh, also, I ran the numbers last week of this podcast, and we are in the top 1%. So,
Whoa.
Bro.
shout out to Jeff Bezos
Dude, nice.
Is that of the world or SoCal?
of the world, baby.
Because this is number one in SoCal.
Dude, we're
That's
top
true.
1%.
Wait, what? Why thanks Bezos?
Because he's a 1%er, so we're up there with him. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, we're 1%ers?
He's a dog, dude.
Dude, we got to do this podcast from a yacht from now on. Just on the back of a yacht, dude, eating fucking grapes. Dude, that's legit.
Dude, I'll show you a yacht.
Dude, when they say 2% milk, what does that mean?
2% cum.
Of what? Oh, it's 2% cows, bull's jizz.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's good protein.
Whole is just jizz.
Whole milk's just jizz. That's my favorite for lattes.
Hey, Moscow said he just tried to call into the pod. Should I just call him?
Yeah, dude. What up, Moscow? What up?
What's up, dude? You're on the pod.
I'm on the pod.
What up?
Did you tell everyone how you don't chew your food, JT?
No, I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to have to flex on you when you weren't here, dog.
When I wasn't there, huh?
Nah, dude. I was going to keep it just for when you and me were face to face again.
Face to face, huh? Is this gonna be a meet off?
Dude, it might have to happen. I know there was a gal at lunch with us, and she's like, you can't have an eat off with that guy. He's 6'7". I was like, I've been doing this my whole life.
So, okay, I have a question for the pod. Like, if you guys had to have, like, UFC names, right? Like, what would your, like, UFC or WWE, you know? Like, because mine is Matt the Meat Moscow, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can beat Matt. I don't know if you can beat the Meat, JT.
Ooh, mine was always Baby Bear. And Baby Bear's got to eat a lot, dude. When we're in the fight, we got to fill up because we want to take a fat nap.
JT Baby Bear Par.
And then you make your opponent hibernate, dude, because you put him to sleep.
Scary though? I feel like that's not very intimidating. I feel like I could take down Baby Bear easily.
I mean,
feel like the meat. I feel like the meat would crush Baby Bear.
No, Baby Bears eat meat, bro. Bro.
Yeah.
And look,
I don't know. Maybe
the name doesn't mean shit, dog. The name is just a name. What's real is what happens when the baby bear gets in the cage.
All right. Well, we'll have to see. Is the cage going to be Erewhon or will the cage be Hugo's?
Oh.
Let's go. Let's do Erewhon.
I would love to see you guys
because I want to
battle at
beat you.
Erewhon.
I want to beat you at your home base, dude.
An Erewhon meat off.
Dude,
let's
I would
go.
watch that.
Dude, you got to know this about me, though, dude. I'll die.
You got to be willing to die.
I will literally die.
What will the Burbank City Council do?
They'll have to replace me because the whole reason I'm doing that is the same reason that motivates me to have a meet off with you. I'm just about that life, dude.
Chad, how do you feel about this?
The name?
No, the meet off. Who's your favorite? Are there gonna be betting odds?
Oh, dude. I mean, I think JT's the underdog here, but I played basketball with him. He is fierce.
I just beat him in a meet off
I was
yesterday.
going to say, JT's
No, that
the
was not a
favorite.
meet-off. We were pitching a television show, and I had a pitch, and I had to be careful with my macro intake because I wanted to have full energy.
I mean, I've gotten a pump in with Moscow, and he's had a full pound of carne asada afterwards.
You took down a pound of meat. JT took down 1.5 pounds yesterday of beef patties.
I actually took, it was actually 20 ounces because I did 2.5, but JT had 24 ounces of ground meat, which is probably like 110 grams of protein, probably.
Legit.
And by the way, in like 5 minutes.
No, I ate it very quickly because I knew I'd throw up if I took too long.
You were smart, dude.
Yeah, I got to put it down fast.
But you know the secret, I'll tell you guys this right now for all your fans too. The secret to eating a lot of meat is like you can't be drinking liquids with it at the same time. So those guys that do the hot dog eating contests, they pound water in between, but I think that's for like the bread. But like if you want to like digest everything properly, you're not supposed to mix liquids and protein.
Whoa.
Copy.
So when I'm having my beer and my dog at the game, I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like, I'm just saying if you really want to be like efficient with your protein intake, that's the way to do it. Like, obviously, like we talked about yesterday, Strider, like a freaking beer with sushi is like a drug, you know?
So true. It's the best.
It's like the best thing ever, but I think like on a consistent basis, like I think it's like 20 minutes before, 20 minutes after, so.
Moscow, you know who I think is going to win the meet off?
Who?
Me.
Oh! Are you getting in there?
That's coming from Chad
Chad,
the
you have a lot to
69. This is coming from Chad the 69 Kroger.
Dude.
Dude, I'll win the
love
meet
it.
off and then I'll
You know
tongue
what's
dart
funny?
some b-hole.
Let's go, dude. That's
You know
good.
what's funny, JT and Strider, is Chad has a lot of insecurity and trauma from his boy Liver King, sort of like disowning him, right? So,
Dude, he does
I
have
think
trauma.
he has a lot to prove in sort of the meat-eating world, if you will.
Oh, so he's got a chip on his shoulder. That makes him a threat.
Yeah, I mean, Chad the 69 is, got to be careful of that guy because he's got like that switch. You know what I mean? Like he's a really nice guy, but when it comes to meat eating, he's like, God, Liver King disowned me. He didn't show up. Like, I got to eat more meat.
Yeah, dude. Liver King puts me in an arm bar. I'm gonna put my finger in his ass.
Dude,
That's how the 69
This is
works.
brand new kind of shit talk. I've
Yeah,
never heard
dude.
anyone go at guys like this.
Yeah. It's
It's
weird.
fire.
It's weird.
No, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna weird you out.
That's a good move. Weirding out is smart, dude.
Yeah.
It's a tactic.
All right, well, we're going to film this then. We'll set it up. It'll be the three of us, meet off, Erewhon, cameras, the whole nine.
Oh my God.
How much prep
Can
do
we
you
have a-
need? Do you
I'm
need
watching.
Can we have an audience? Wait, I want to say something. Can we have an audience too? Can we have like maybe 10 people
I'll be there.
cheering us?
I'll be there 1,000%. I'll bring my wife. JT, you should bring the kids out.
I'll bring my children.
Bring the kids so they
I
can
gotta
see.
say, JT, I gotta say, like we were talking about lifting weights yesterday, right? And at my gym I work out with this trainer like twice a week or whatever. And I have a new rule that like while I'm deadlifting, I need multiple people cheering for me, right?
I love
And I
that.
noticed I can lift 20% heavier when just when I have people cheering. So I feel like in the meet off, if I have people cheering for me, it'll get me going a little bit. So maybe you probably don't want me to have an audience, JT, because I think you're the underdog. So I don't know.
It's crazy I'm the underdog when I'm 1-0 on you, and I wasn't even ready for yesterday.
That was not a competition. That was a in your head, I'm going to eat as much as this guy and finish it first when we were working. So like, what are we talking about here? That wasn't even eating. That was just like fuel for our next meeting.
I think part of this competition needs to be after you finish all the meat, you do have to do like a pitch to one of like to the audience.
Look,
you
we
gotta
all-
sell us like element. You
we
gotta
all,
sell us
we, all,
elements.
we all pitched well.
Yeah, we
You know?
did. We nailed it.
I didn't have a meat hangover.
No, I mean here's the thing. We were talking about this yesterday, Strider. Like I feel like if I just eat like protein and fats, you never really get like a come down from it. As long as it's like clean meat. If it's like the antibiotic pump shit or whatever, like that's different. But
No, pasture
if it's
raised,
like
grass
if it's like
fed,
clean
dank.
stuff with just fats and like some fruit or whatever, like we had pickles, so that's technically a fruit, JT. I feel like you never really crash or whatever. You actually feel better.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It wasn't a real competition. I was sad he didn't let me finish all the meat you didn't finish yesterday, but it's all right. You wanted to give Chad some.
Who else you guys talking to on the pod?
We talked to our buddy Marisi about ball, but this has been a good spruce of energy, and
This
now
is
we're
nice.
gonna let you go, but we're gonna have that competition. We love you, dog.
Okay.
Legend, Air One, dude.
Stay blessed.
Bless up.
That's gonna be
Dude.
awesome. I like you getting in there, dude.
Oh, dude.
You could do it. You've eaten
I eat
like
meat, dude.
what will the meat be? It's got to just be steak, right? Like a fucking
Yeah, I think so. Like New York strip or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I only did it yesterday because I was like, oh, I'm gonna order the same thing as you. Matt's a huge guy.
Yeah.
And then he looked at me. He's like, "You should have like one less than me."
Right.
And then at that moment, I was like, "It's on."
Dude, I mean,
Yes.
it did look delicious.
It was good
3
meat.
patties, jalapenos, and pickles.
Oh, it looked amazing.
good stuff.
You put a little ketchup on
Yeah,
there.
the jalapenos went really nice with it. He knows food. He's brilliant
He gets
about
it.
Yeah.
Simple seasonings. Wait, he doesn't eat vegetables, but is a jalapeno a vegetable?
Oh,
Is a pepper? Is a pepper a vegetable?
And pickle is a cucumber, isn't it?
Cucumber, which is but has seeds, so I think that's fruit. He might be right. I think that's but jalapeno has seeds, so maybe that's a fruit.
Yeah.
It's a fruit.
Oh.
There you go. It's a fruit. Wow.
Oh.
I thought cucumber was a vegetable. I didn't know pickles were cucumbers. And I didn't know cucumbers were fruit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Peppers are technically fruits then.
Yeah. Peppers are fruits.
But you say like you knew that?
No, I
or
just
like
found out
yeah,
right now.
now like you think about it and that's how peppers go.
Second one.
Fuck. Is there no actual definition of what a vegetable is?
It's a good call.
I don't know.
Yeah, because there's like too many categories. Like there's gourds, fucking legumes. Are these all their own things? So fruit is a vegetable, is that right?
Which one's the square and which one's the rectangle?
Dude, what have I been eating, dude?
Right?
don't
And
even
Grizzly
know.
Adams had a beard.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Oh.
Okay, so fruit and vegetables comprise different parts of the plants from which they grow. Fruits come from the flowering part of a plant and contain seeds. In contrast, vegetables are the edible parts of a plant, such
That's
as the
what I need.
leaves, stem, roots, and bulbs.
That's what I need. Dude.
Are you gonna fart?
No, I just
Dude, let me show you guys a
Wait, can your
fart video.
butthole explain to us what a vegetable is, dude?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a very funny fart video.
Put the mic up to it.
Fruits and vegetables comprise different parts of the plants from which they grow. Fruits come from the flowering part of a plant and contain seeds. In contrast, vegetables are the edible parts of a plant, such as the leaves, stem, roots, and bulbs.
That was very good. I
Excellent.
think we put that in a clip and we replaced me reading it with Chad doing it with his butt.
I saw one fart video where this guy's I think he was in Santa Monica. He's like on the grass by the beach, and two ladies were walking by. He's like, "Ladies, welcome." He goes, "Ladies." Oh, sorry. He goes, "Ladies, welcome to the fuck, man." He goes, "Ladies, welcome to the barbecue." He goes like this. It's so funny.
Well, do you think we are at the peak moment in human history for fart content?
I think we are.
I don't think there's ever been so many different avenues for fart content and so many different versions of it.
But dude, what's upsetting is AI doing it better? Is AI creating fart content that humans can't even do?
Whoa.
Bastardizing it, dude.
Do you have an example?
Like, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm worried about it.
So you think even as we come... That is crazy how you get to like the peak of something, but it's not going to last. It's going to transition to something else that you might not like.
Exactly.
Did you guys know?
Exactly.
Did you guys know? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Dude, like, what if AI made Abraham Lincoln fart?
Do you guys know Alexa can fart?
Really?
Can you?
Dude, you want to see a video?
Yeah.
I love this video. I sent it to Rachel Hall. She loves fart videos.
She's so cool. She's the coolest.
Alexa, fart.
Okay, here's big fart. That was a funky one. Shall I fart again?
Yes, please. Elm dust.
That was a cheesy wobbling one.
That's not real. It's
Real,
not
dude.
real.
I tested it on
That's
Alexa.
so funny. But she comments on him like that too.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
was
funny.
like, no way, and she does that.
Bro, Strider, your freaking worst nightmare is reality, dude.
Unbelievable, dude. I thought we were gonna get something analog, like a dude with the hand puppet, and then this is genius fart video because you got something that's the oldest form of entertainment. Someone talking with their hand, and a shark, which is a prehistoric animal, speaking to the future, dude, about the most relatable human thing in the world.
They're gonna control us.
Jake, I'll send it to you.
Dude,
I'll send you mine too, Jake.
damn.
How hard do you guys' ladies laugh when you guys toot?
My lady doesn't appreciate it. In
So
fact,
I think that means you've overdone it then.
I did. She told me that. She goes, dude, yeah, she's like, she literally goes, I feel as if you're desexualizing our relationship, how much you're farting. Because I was doing it too much. Like, I
Right.
wasn't even doing it funny. Like, I'd be in the kitchen, like, like walking around, like, just way too much, dude.
No,
And then
Oh, so you'd be walking like you wouldn't even acknowledge.
yeah, like,
it.
not even trying to be funny, like not even my naked style where it's like, hey, babe, can you hear me that screwdriver? Or like, oh, no, let me get that for you and then fart real quick.
So
Like,
not even setting it up as a bit, just like I'm too lazy to hide it.
yeah. And that's not cool. Or like during Xbox, like the headphones are in and I fart, but it's loud. But I think because I can't hear it, no one can hear it.
Does she toot to you?
No.
Well, yeah, because you got to keep the ratio.
Yeah. This was a ratio was about 1 billion to 0.
It's tough though. Once you open the floodgates,
You want to keep going.
Well, yeah, it's like hard to regulate, and I have run into that issue as well, where, I just, yeah.
What do
I
you
just
guys
let
What do you guys think is the Goldilocks number of farts in front of your lady?
per day?
See, I would even say that that's too small of a measurement.
Yeah, I think we need a different unit. Maybe
I'd say-
maybe week or month.
I'd say 6 a week.
I think that's
So 0.08
I
per
think
day.
I think that's. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's different. I think that might be
Too much?
Too many toots.
Mine loves them.
That's the most important thing. Is how are they being received?
Maybe it's every relationship is different. Every love language has its own tone, cadence. So it might be just too tough to tell.
Dude, and now I'm insecure. Maybe I'm doing it too much.
No,
if your lady's loving
don't be
it.
insecure.
How
It's
many
good to
told
think
maybe
about, but
she's-
don't let it
but
bug
maybe
you.
maybe she's not loving it.
Well, you can tell. Is she laughing?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, then
That
you're
didn't
good.
sound that convincing, Chad. Maybe she's not laughing all the time.
Now I'm in my dome about it. I don't know if she's laughing all the time.
You know what? I think what you got to do is ask her, but you need to fart first.
Yeah,
Like rip one and then get kind of sad and be like, "Do you like that?"
that's a great call. Or you do that in front of like her and maybe a friend of hers, and they'd be like, "Guys, wasn't that funny?"
Yeah, let me see if she's at work right now.
Yeah, give her a buzz, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to get her take on this.
Yeah.
This is really. I'm on
No,
this.
huge.
she's at work.
I call her.
Damn.
Call her anyways. I'm
Tell
on
her
the
it's
edge of my
emergency,
seat.
dude. Tell her this is an emergency.
No.
Smart. See, you're a good partner. You don't got to worry about it.
See, are you just seeing if you get lucky?
Yeah.
You seem bummed.
I'm worried I'm farting too much.
Are you more worried that you've been bothering her, or that you'll have to stop farting so much?
I don't even know.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh no, she's not answering.
dude, she's
no, man, my
pissed.
mind's spinning now.
Wait, just
Oh,
try to,
no.
you'd just be walking and just fart and just
Dude, yeah, it was too much. This was like probably a year and a half ago that this happened. I've since buttoned it up.
right.
Yeah,
What about
Yeah, maybe less is more. Maybe I should really
everything.
rein it in.
what about a time period from when you meet someone to when you should fart? I usually like test it out, a couple weeks in.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, see
Wow.
if they're cool,
I'd go a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that we'll have sex with someone before we'll fart in front of them?
But hopefully sex is sexy.
True.
It takes a long time to make a fart sexy.
Yes.
I'd say I got comfortable with it a little over a year in.
Sounds right.
Jake, don't you, like, first night they're over, like, dump with the door open?
Yeah, exactly. And then I take a shower to make sure it's steamy, Got to make sure she knows what's coming out of my
You're
ass.
sick, dude.
Wow.
You're a sick puppy.
Honestly, it's never bothered me. Like, if a chick farted in front of me, I'd be like, all right, I guess she's got a little gas,
Can you do an impression of Jake hearing a girl fart in front of him?
Oh man. I mean, yeah, that's why I took you to Chipotle tonight. Wine and dined you. I told you, hey, yo, that's fire. I told you that that new brisket at Chipotle is fire. Girl, hey, we got to go to the Iowa Hawkeyes game. We can fart all over the Rose Bowl together. Yo, girl, we're going to make that Rose Bowl smell like poop. We can turn that. It could be smelling like roses when we're done with it, girl. Ah.
Yeah, wait, yo, you want to watch this Twitch where they just fart into the mic?
Do there probably, Jake, is there a Twitch of that? There probably is a Twitch there's a Twitch for everything, huh?
Actually, this is a huge thing of contention on Twitch. At one point, you could get banned for intentionally farting into mics. So what creators do now is they just like fart on purpose and then go silent and like wink at the camera,
Oh, whoa. So it's like this is what happens when you censor things. You make farts an act of political rebellion.
Yep.
Dude, I one of my favorite videos. I don't know how to find it right now, but there's someone gets on the loudspeaker at a grocery store. When and he farts into that.
That's genius.
Yeah.
Like if someone did that in the plane, like the captain comes on the radio, like does that, that'd be great.
He's like, how you guys pumped for your flight to Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Burnt.
We've currently reached our cruising altitude of
I mean,
30,000
that's
feet.
pretty amazing to do that. To a whole,
Grocery store.
yeah, like if you do it in like a movie theater when everyone's quiet, like that's really peak
A
performance.
fart in church?
Yeah.
On
the pew?
On the pew?
Big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we heard a funny Donald Trump
Rattles
story.
it.
Our friend just told us a story about their very powerful family friend passed away.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then a guy came to their funeral that no one recognized. And he's like, we just want to say he was always a loyal friend, a good supporter. And everyone was like, who the hell is this guy? And he's like, and it meant a lot that he had my back. And, you know, I'm sad that he's dead. And then it turned out it was Donald Trump's like consigliere or someone like that speaking on his behalf. And then he brought in a signed MAGA hat to give to the deceased person's family.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, who is this?
I'll tell you his name afterwards,
Yeah.
but someone's telling us the story.
Here's some merch, dude.
Yeah.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Dude, you know, I did. No.
What up, dude? This
No.
is a very safe space. Recording live for the internet.
I was clicking through Instagram stories and I popped up on a girl I dated briefly. She'd gotten engaged.
Wow.
Super handsome guy. And then I saw another girl I dated briefly, got married recently. Super handsome guy. And I thought to myself, I think they were dating me when they were drinking.
That's not true, dude. You are a super handsome guy.
No, but
And-
these guys were like objectively. I'm not even being hard on myself. I did good. I did fine.
These are
but,
Glenn
like,
Powell looking dudes.
these were like Glenn Powell looking dudes, and I was
Wow.
like, what? Like big strapping dudes. I was like, what the hell? They look stoked.
That's awesome.
Hey, good for them.
The post after it was
That's
her
funny as fuck.
3-year sobriety.
Yeah, exactly. She's like never going back.
Really turned my life around.
Yeah.
I was in a dark, dark place.
Yeah, I was happy for them. I was like, good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's so funny, dude. You should do that as a bit. That's a good bit.
Yeah, I will.
That's funny.
Stokers, make sure you check out
Yeah, this is the
Strider
big
Wilson's
thing, man.
special.
Please, this is huge. Someone said in the is it the biggest thing? Probably this has to be the biggest accomplishment. Definitely career-wise, you know.
It's the most pure distillation of what you do and who you are.
Thank you. And dude, you directed it and captured it perfectly. And yeah, it's really, I'm really stoked. So hopefully people enjoy. Hopefully it brings some joy to some people, dude.
If you need advice, these guys are real.